Homeopathy. We're going to take a brief look today at some of the topics of homeopathy, because homeopathy's been saved. Yes, it's been in trouble, but let's not throw out the baby with the bathwater. Today, let's take a look at some of the basic ideas in a short form that open your mind to looking into more of the literature and finding out that homeopathy really works in the basis of traditional pharmacology if you look into our literature and journals to understand this more. We have complete proof of the science of homeopathy, complete proof in many different ways of how this works, and how homeopathy has a scientific principle that can be established and proven, and that there allows us to have a quality control. Because when we take a look at homeopathy through the ideas of a liquid crystal and that shape transfer, we're going to understand a lot more about homeopathy. It's going to open our minds to the idea of sarcodes, healthy tissues, glandulars. Doctors use glandulars all the time. Allergy compounds, desensitization. Well, of course, that's a form of homeopathy idea of treatment. As is nosodes, using diseased tissue, vaccinations, other different things, and isodes. The idea of hormesis, and basically taking a different type of look so that we understand that what a poison does in a large dose, a small dilute form of it will have the reverse effect. And this is basically one of the basic principles of biology known as hormesis, or the Arndt-Schultz principle. And when we take a look at different compounds, we're going to see that all different types of compounds have a different idea of where they are toxic and where they are healthy, where they are stimulatory, where they're in inhibition. And we're going to understand more about this when we take a look at the deep science that we have put together in our journals. You see, Jenner was a homeopath, and vaccination really is homeopathy. You see, our friend Edward Jenner was working way back in the 1700s, and he knew that there was an idea known as the smallpox. But he had seen at different farms that these different people, and especially the cow maids, that they had a cowpox. Could it be that the cowpox would be able to help to prevent or to treat the smallpox? He had studied this for a long time, then he got real bold, and he took a young boy and injected him with the cowpox vaccine, made scientifically. And you can learn about this in our movies and in the videos to see just how he did this in a scientific way. And he gave him the cowpox. And then we saw that the little boy developed a couple of pustules, a little fever, and nothing else. Everything was fine. And then very boldly, Jenner gave him the smallpox. He gave him the smallpox vaccine. This could be life-threatening. But instead of ending the life, what happened was the boy was able to defeat the smallpox that he was inoculated with. The little boy was fine and went out to play. Now we're going to find out that homeopathy and the ideas of allergy using desensitization, that this is also a form of homeopathy. Using a small amount of a compound, something that somebody is allergic to, like peanuts, and a small amount to desensitize the allergy. This is oursode homeopathy, and it's used by traditional doctors everywhere, where they take natural compounds and make them into small amounts to help to desensitize. Now we're going to find out that most of homeopathy, 75% of homeopathy or more, is just dilute herbalism. And of course we know that herbs work. Now, Switzerland has recognized homeopathy as equal to conventional medicine. But we find that there is myths in homeopathy. There is an inability of the homeopathy people to look at the science, look at the research. We have had a peer-reviewed medical journal on homeopathy for over 20 years, and most homeopaths will not even be able to tell you about it. The scientific work, the statistical work done for homeopathy is largely ignored by the industry. This peer-reviewed journal of over 20 years in existence, properly registered with the libraries of the world, has gone ignored. Movies we've made about homeopathy, gone ignored by the industry. The basic science, the basic ideas of the publications on how to help people. Now we offer a course on real homeopathy to help people to really understand. You can find out about this course and take a look at it by going to the International Medical University, writing to me, Dr. Desiree Duvenet, and we can tell you more. You see, homeopathy has an incredible future, and we have been able to save homeopathy through the idea of evidence-based scientific literature, journal, and peer-reviewed publication. Thank you.